Emmanuel was just 18 when he gained admission into the School of Midwifery in Ibadan, Nigeria. Young, determined, and far from home, he carried the quiet pressure of expectation on his shoulders. Everyone around him seemed older, more confident, more prepared. Still, he showed up every day, reminding himself why he started. That was where he met Alabi Victoria. They didn't become friends instantly. It started with borrowed notes, shared complaints after long lectures, and silent understanding during exhausting practical sessions. Slowly, studying together became routine. When one felt overwhelmed, the other stayed. When money was tight, they found ways to manage. When coursework felt impossible, they reminded each other that quitting was not an option. The obstacles were real. Long nights without electricity. Exams that felt unfair. Clinical postings that drained them physically and emotionally. At one point, Emmanuel considered deferring. Victoria failed a mock exam that shook her confidence completely. But instead of walking away, they doubled down. They read together. They prayed together. They failed small tests together and learned from them. There were days they laughed at their struggles, and nights they sat quietly, wondering if it would all be worth it. Then came the nursing council exams. The wait for results felt longer than the years of school itself. When the results finally came out, neither of them checked alone. They stood side by side, hands shaking. They both passed. What followed was an overnight success, but something better: relief, growth, and new beginnings. They secured placements, began earning, and slowly started living the life they once only talked about during late-night study sessions. The stress didn't disappear, but it changed shape. This time, it came with purpose. Looking back, Emmanuel often says the journey wasn't just about passing exams. It was about resilience, shared struggle, and the power of not walking alone. And Victoria? She says the hardest part wasn't the coursework, it was believing she could make it. Until someone else believed with her. So here's a question for you: who stood by you when things were hardest? And if you're still in that difficult season, who are you standing with? Sometimes, success isn't about being the smartest in the room. Sometimes, it's about staying together until the end.